Did Mr. Trump sexually abuse Ms. Carroll? Yes, the jury said. Ms. Carroll was injured as a result of Mr. Trump's conduct. The jury said yes, inserting an amount of $2 million, a monetary judgment against the former president. Did Ms. Carroll prove by preponderance of the evidence that Mr. Trump's statement was defamatory? The jury said yes, it was. Did Ms. Carroll prove by clear and convincing evidence that Mr. Trump's statement was false? The jury said yes. Mr. Trump made the statements with actual malice. The jury, yes.
We're a fucking Neanderthal.
The jury, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Tuesday, May 9th, 2023. Welcome to day 840. A jury unanimously found Trump liable for the sexual abuse, battery, and defamation of author E. Jean Carroll, awarding her $5 million in damages. The jury, however, did not find Trump liable for rape, as Carroll had alleged. In New York, sexual abuse is defined as subjecting a person to sexual contact without consent, while rape is defined as sexual intercourse without consent. Carroll had accused Trump of sexually assaulting her in a Manhattan department store in the 1990s, which Trump denied and then called Carroll a liar. Carroll later sued Trump for battery and defamation. Since the case was a civil case, not a criminal case, Trump has not been convicted of any crime and does not face any prison time. Trump called the verdict a disgrace, adding, "I have absolutely no idea who this woman is." It's the first time that a former president has been found civilly liable for sexual misconduct. Meanwhile, a separate judge barred Trump from publicly posting evidence and other material related to the pending criminal hush money case against him. Judge Juan Merchan also banned Trump from reviewing evidence in the case other than in the presence of his lawyers, and said that he shall not be permitted to copy, photograph, transcribe, or otherwise independently possess the limited dissemination materials. Prosecutors had argued that the risk of Trump using the material inappropriately is substantial. Moving on, the Senate Judiciary Committee asked Republican megadonor Harlan Crow to provide an accounting of the free travel and gifts that he gave to Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. The committee also asked Crow to provide a list of real estate transactions, transportation, lodging, and more he might have provided Thomas. The Senate Finance Committee is also seeking similar information from Crow, who declined to answer questions. Senate Finance Committee Chairman Ron Wyden accused Crow of stonewalling, saying that he would explore using other tools at the committee's disposal to obtain this critical information. And finally, Biden met with Kevin McCarthy and other congressional leaders for the first time since February to discuss raising the debt ceiling. The Treasury Department has warned that the government will default on its obligations for the first time in history as soon as June 1st, unless Congress raises the borrowing limit. McCarthy said he didn't see any new movement after the meeting, while Mitch McConnell blamed the White House for rejecting the Republican proposal to cut spending in exchange for lifting the limit. Democrats and the White House have maintained that they want the debt limit and spending deals to be handled separately. There are 7 days when the House and Senate are both in session, and Biden is in town between now and the June 1st default deadline. And in the polls, Gallup says between 34 and 38% of Americans say they have a great deal or fair amount of confidence in Biden, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, and Congress to do the right thing for the economy. And the Washington Post says 66% of adults believe the abortion drug mifepristone should remain on the market, while 24% say it should be taken off the shelves. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.